from Alderman Lysick. Yeah, thanks, Tony. We sent you on a wild goose chase. We didn't mean to do that. We have a second from Alderman Tenorio. Any discussion? Yes.
Mr. Tony.
Yep.
This is through a third-party vendor.
Yep.
Have we ever evaluated the cost going through Microsoft directly?
Yeah, Microsoft doesn't really sell direct. They go through primarily resellers, and the one that we pick is the one that holds the state contract, which is a process where people bid for the state. So it picks the low bidder, municipalities can take advantage of that bargaining, and we get the same price. So that's CDWG is that
Nice.
state contract. So it's as cheap as we can get it.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item 22 is an ordinance to amend the City of West Dallas salary schedule relating to the positions of facility and sign specialist and forestry and ground specialist.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item 23 is a resolution to approve a storefront improvement program grant contract by and
Motion
between
to
the city of...
Second.
Thank you. And any discussion? We have a motion, a second. Any discussion?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'm full of them today, so be prepared. What TIF is TIF number 11?
84th and Greenfield.
Oh, okay.
It's within a half mile.
And then I seen the pictures. Do we know what color siding he picked between that red or that gray?
The consensus was the reddish.
Okay. And then how tall was the fence that was going around the front, that little front side area?
Just about 3.5 feet.
Okay.
So just enough to cover the HVAC.
Yeah,
curves. Yeah.
Okay. That's it. Just curious.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item 24, a resolution approving the terms and conditions of an economic development loan to Kegels LLC for the acquisition of 5831 West National Avenue.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Me again.
Yes, please, Alderwoman Keene.
Patrick, I was reading this. So this is 3.5% over 20 year. So it's a repayment loan.
Correct.
And then if
Fully
they
I think there might be a balloon payment at the end of the 20 years.
okay, but it's not forgivable if they make so many. Okay.
A traditional economic development loan.
Okay.
No.
Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item 25 is a resolution approving the terms and conditions of an economic development loan to Ethiopia Coffee Shop LLC at 7629 West Greenfield Avenue under the
Approval.
Second.
a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Same question, right?
It's a amortizing loan, 6.75 just because of the risk and the
Okay, I was
collateral
gonna ask.
position on the loan.
That was my next question.
It's a startup, so a little riskier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Patrick, you have to take these loans to our Economic Development Committee, which met on, was it Monday or Tuesday?
On Monday.
Wait, today's Tuesday. Wait, was it yesterday?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But it's time.
I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Welcome
Yeah,
to the
I
club.
was ill. So yeah, and just to add that part for everybody that goes before our committee, which consists of myself and the mayor and two bankers, importantly also, who have a good financial background, that have that are a good sounding board on the soundness of these loans.
Perfect.
We went over the credit report. I mean, there was some things there, but we went over it. The one thing nice is that one of the business owners has full-time employment through the city of Milwaukee's budget office.
Mm-hmm.
So that provides some good fallback salary.
Perfect. I know we were done with 24, but I missed a question. For the acquisition of real estate and equipment, what's the real estate that they're purchasing within this? For Kegels?
Kegels.
Building.
It's the building across the street.
Oh, across
On
the
the
street.
other half of the beer garden,
Public
the
table.
one that currently is
Oh.
occupied by public table.
They're
which is
purchasing that?
Just the building.
building.
Ah.
Not the business.
Okay.
Upstairs are Airbnbs.
Okay. Good for them. Thanks.
Yeah, right. And that's an important thing too. Yeah, the upstairs are Airbnbs across the
Yeah.
street at Public Table, and above Kegels are Airbnbs as well.
Sound decision. Smart. Can I borrow $80,000? Just kidding.
And the beer garden is performing quite well and has really sustained the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Just something to note that.
Well, even when I do my drive-throughs on Fridays, I mean,
Yes.
it's, hasn't
Yeah.
changed just because the pandemic's over. It still seems pretty steady.
All right, we approved item 25. So then moving on to item 26 is a resolution to consider authorizing and directing the executive director of economic development enter into contract amendment with Ramble Environmental.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item 27, a resolution authorizing the executive director of the Economic Development Program to amend a landscape design architectural services contract with Parkitecture Planning, LLC.
Move for approval.
Second.
And I have a question. Yeah, where are we going to be doing? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Patrick.
Mr. Chairman, I just want to, not perfect, but I said inclusive park.
Yeah,
It
well,
should
what
be
does
an
that mean?
inclusive playground within one of our city parks.
Oh.
So we don't know the park yet. We've done a preliminary review of parks and demographics relating to where this would best benefit. But in conversations with the consultant, when we look at like McKinley Park, for example, it needs to have parking. So there's a parking lot over there. People in a wheelchair or children in a wheelchair to be able to get out and then proceed over to the play set. That's one of the important factors in inclusive park. So the idea here is that someone who's in a wheelchair or handicap can utilize the full apparatus that is put in.
Oh, nice.
So that's one of the goals. This is the start. In our 5-year strategic plan for the city, it states that our goal is to add an inclusive park to the community. And we need to design, figure out what it's going to cost, and select a location. But I think it's going to become more of a community engagement process, because it would be a costly initiative. I don't have the budget work, but let's just say it's a play set, and the padding and things in these areas are easily $350 installation, $400,000, maybe more. Some communities raised half of the money. Some communities groups come out and actually help build it. So I think this is similar to the dog project, where we did some community engagements,
Good.
crowdsourcing and things like that.
Good fundraiser for Community Improvement
Right.
Foundation.
Oh, yeah.
And also go out and maybe seek some grants from different places for it. But it's the start, and this is where we need to get the image to start the campaign process.
Mhm.
It's a 5-year initiative. We're in year 1.
Okay.
So.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. Is there anything else to properly come before the committee?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
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 All right, we're adjourned. Thank you.
Okay, Safety and Development Committee will come to order. All members are present with the exception of Alderman Whitehall, who is excused. Item 34 on your agenda, this is a resolution relative to determination of special use permit for Domino's that we had the hearing on tonight.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Is there anything else to come before the committee?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. The most efficient committee ever.
We almost got that done called to order at 7:48.